RusAme reader, Crow Song, and today I will be reading to you from One Way Out by Alien Limeade. Now, on to Chapter 4, Riverside. America's point of view. I see my brother flowing in the river from afar. I don't know how the heck he got there, but it doesn't matter. We need to save him. Come on, let's go! I yell and start running towards the river, not even paying attention to Aussie or New Zealand behind me. Nada, hold on to something! I scream as we get closer. I don't know if he can hear me. The river is taking him up and down, but then I see him hold on to a large rock. Oh, thank God he heard me. Stay put, we'll get you out, I say. I see terror and fear in his eyes. He seems to be injured, but not too bad, thankfully. Just some scratches and cuts, nothing too big. I look behind me and see Aussie and New Zealand have followed me, but when I turn my head around, I hear more screams. Oh shit, what the fuck just happened? He's back in the river? Canada's point of view. I don't know what just happened. All I know is that I'm in the river. I try to swim, but the more I move, I feel something is cutting me. It's probably the rocks and twigs in the river. I can barely hear a scream that seems to be calling my name. I get a glimpse and see my brothers running towards me. America tells me to try to hold on to something, and so I do. I notice a huge rock coming up ahead, and I cling to it. I look down at the flowing water I'm in. What the hell is going to happen to me? I don't want to die. This is not the time for anxiety to come in. I just need to get back to land now. I hear America yell something else. I think he said for me to stay where I am. Not sure where else I would really go, but I'll hang on. I look over to see America, to see what is happening. And as I do, I feel a sharp pain hit my paw, causing me to lose my grip on the rock. Ow! I say loudly. What just hit me? As I try to think, another sharp pain hits me in the head, causing me to fall off the rock. As I fall, I make a slight scream, and I hear the water splash around me. I can't think straight anymore. I can't see either. What just happened? America's point of view. As I look back, I see him flowing again. The log, May! Aussie says. I look down and notice a huge log pass over Canada in the river. Oh God, the log hit him. I think he's knocked out. I can't tell because the current is taking him too fast. We have to keep up! I yell and run down the sides of the grass to keep up where Canada is in the river. I yell his name repeatedly, but I get no response. Oh God, he's unconscious. Aussie and New Zealand catch up to me. As they come closer, an idea hits me. It seems like a stupid idea, but I don't really care. Aussie, Zeo, I'm going to jump. I need both of you to keep an eye on where I land and help pull me and Canada out of the water. I tell them as we run. What? Are you crazy? Aussie says. Yeah, you're going to get taken by the river too. New Zealand replies. Just trust me on this. We don't have much time. I yell, and before they can respond, I turn around and leap into the water after Canada. I hit the water and go down for a bit, and then come back up. I look around trying to spot him. I see his body floating in the distance. It's him! I start to swim over, and as I do, I feel something light hit me. I look down and see his raccoon hat. Can't leave this behind. I take the hat and continue to swim over to him. The second I'm in reach of him, I lunge my mouth over and grab him by the scruff. Yep, he is definitely unconscious. I look to my right and see Aussie and New Zealand. Good, they listen to me. I begin to swim over to them. It's a bit hard to keep a steady pace with the river trying to push me back, but I won't let it. I finally get over to them. Here, take Nada, I say, and Ozzy helps pull him up onto land as I try to push him up. Once he is on the grass, I fling his hat up too, and Ozzy pulls it back to Nada. He seems to be trying to see if we can get Nada to wake up. Here, let me help you, New Zealand says. I try to push myself up as New Zealand tries to grab me by the scruff and pull me. As I'm getting up, I see something in the corner of my eye. Wait a minute, is that the... Oh, what the... I feel a huge pain in my head. I put my paw where it hurts. Am I bleeding? Where the heck am I? Water. Wait a minute. Why am I in the water? Wait, I'm still in the river. My thoughts finally come back to me. Everything about Canada, the river, and saving him. The log that hit Canada must have hit me. I look up and see New Zealand running along the grass to me. He's shouting, but I can't tell what he's saying. I shake my head and try to swim over to him, but I feel weak. I keep trying to swim, but I have no energy. The current keeps taking me further and further. I hear a loud sound. It's the sound that seems to be blocking my hearing from New Zealand and his words. I look to my left and see a huge waterfall. Holy shit! Help! I scream repeatedly. I put all of my energy to try and swim, but nothing seems to be working. I don't want New Zealand to jump in after me. I can't risk losing him too. This is horrifying. I'm scared. Russia's point of view. Sometimes Ukraine really pisses me off. Why can't he understand I do everything for a reason? If he would just listen and would understand. But no, instead he yells. Not gonna lie, sometimes I feel bad Belarus has to put up with us, but whatever. It's Ukraine's fault for what happens, not mine. How long should I keep walking in this forest? Actually, how long have I even been walking? I tend to storm out of the den when we argue. Sometimes being away relaxes me. I feel calm being out here in the quiet forest, with nothing to distract me. Wait, what the heck is that noise? It sounds like talking. Wait, no, yelling? Screaming? I turn my head where I hear the voice coming from. Should I? No, I'm not going to go. It's none of my business, so I shouldn't interfere. I should probably head back home anyway. As I start to turn around, I hear the screaming get louder. Ugh, fuck. I don't have a choice, do I? I turn back and start running to what looks like a river. And that's the end of this chapter. I hope you enjoyed. And finally, fucking hell, Russia finally fucking shows up. Jesus Christ. Anyway, I'd like to invite you to join the Discord, which is linked down in the description below. That being said, I hope you have a nice rest of your day, night, or whatever it is for you. Just enjoy your time. And I will see you tomorrow.